I love Reze just like the next guy when it comes to her as a character in Chainsaw Man, and I really want to see her come back. I really want to see her get involved again in the story. But you also have to ask this question as well. Does Fujimoto want to bring Reze back? Is her returning going to do anything significant to really shift what's currently going on in the story? That's why I wanted to make this video today, to talk about exactly that. So if you guys have any thoughts of your own that you want to share with me regarding this topic, of course, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. So when I look back at Reze's introduction, what stands out to me is how she brought a feeling of calm that Denji rarely had in his life. She gave him a moment where he felt seen without conditions or pressure. Their small conversations, their peaceful moments, and the gentle way she approached him showed a side of Chainsaw Man that the story often hides. Those interactions helped define why her arc stays meaningful years later, and her background made her even more powerful. Reze came from a life built on training and orders she never chose, and her wish to live a normal school life said everything about the type of freedom she wanted. That desire reflected Denji's own dreams, a simple life beyond fighting for survival, and their shared hopes made their connection feel sincere even after the truth about her mission came out, and her presence added depth to Denji's journey. Through Reze, the story explored how short moments of peace can carry emotional weight. He showed how fragile Denji's sense of comfort is when everything around him keeps pulling him back into conflict. Her influence shaped how the series handles moments of hope and loss, which still affects the tone of Chainsaw Man today. Even though she wasn't in the story for long, she left a reminder of what Denji wanted his life to be. That impact stays with me, and it's one of the reasons people still question whether her story is truly over. And the way Reze's arc ended never felt complete. She chose to meet Denji at the cafe, and that choice showed that she wanted something different from the life that she had been forced into, but she never reached him. Makima pulled her back under control before she had the chance to take that step. That moment left a strong impact on me because she came so close to breaking away from everything that shaped her life. It also matters that she wasn't destroyed. Hybrids don't disappear unless their core is destroyed by Chainsaw Man. That never happened to her. She was wounded and taken, but she wasn't erased from the world. That means she still exists somewhere, even though we haven't seen anything about her since. That alone leaves the door open for a possible return. Her absence after Makima's defeat in part 1 creates intentional uncertainty. When Denji entered part 2 with a new life, the story never addressed what happened to Reze. The lack of clarity wasn't an accident, it fits Fujimoto's way of letting some endings remain open so they can reflect the world that the characters live in. That silence gives her arc a lingering feeling of loss. Chainsaw Man often leaves moments like this without closure, and that approach keeps the idea of her return alive without making it a guarantee. And when it comes to whether Reze will return, Fujimoto's comments offer mixed signals. Early on, he shared that she was one of his favorite characters at the time, which made many believe that she still had a future in the story. But later, he said that she exits the story after her arc, a statement that made others feel her role was complete. Fujimoto is known for answering questions in ways that guide readers without revealing too much. He rarely gives clear predictions about where his story will go, and because of that, statements like these can be understood in different ways. They can be taken as final, or they can be seen as a way to shape expectations without spoiling anything. His earlier works offer more insight. In his past stories, characters who leave the narrative rarely return physically, but their presence still influences what happens next. This pattern supports the idea that Reze may not return in person, even though her impact continues in the background. Even so, Fujimoto has brought certain characters back when it served the direction of the story. So while his comments suggest closure, the possibility still exists, but only if her return strengthens the path part 2 is following. Part 2 of Chainsaw Man is heading in a different direction. Characters like Aza, Yoru have shaped the story with a larger scale and heavier themes. The focus has shifted towards identity, fear, and the pressure of forces influencing the world. Because of this, the tone is very different from the personal moments that defined Reze's arc. Bringing Reze back now would shift attention towards Denji's past, which could interrupt the momentum that Part 2 has been building. The story has devoted a lot of time to Aza's personal struggles and the ongoing conflict surrounding the War Devil. These arcs need room to grow without being overshadowed by emotional threads from Part 1. If she were to return, her role would need to support the themes that Part 2 is exploring: control, freedom, fear, and choice. Her story fits those ideas, but it would need to be used in a way that moves the plot forward rather than repeating emotional beats the series has already covered. A return without purpose would feel out of place in the middle of everything happening now. That's why timing matters. Reze's return could work, but only if it strengthens the direction Fujimoto is already taking. Her presence would need to add meaning to the story's growth, not pull it back towards earlier chapters. Without that, her return could disrupt the flow the series is building towards its next stage. So yeah, those are my thoughts when it comes to Reze's return in Chainsaw Man Part 2. Like I said earlier in the video, would I like to see Reze come back? Yeah, it would be pretty cool to see her return because she's also one of my favorite characters in Chainsaw Man as a whole. But at the same time, like I discussed within this video itself, does it make sense for her to return? Is there an opening somewhere that would actually help her getting involved in the story, benefit it in any sort of way? That's the real question that you really need to ask yourself if Fujimoto really wants to go down that direction with her character. But we don't know. We don't really know. The man that writes this series, he knows all the answers, so we'll have to see if anything happens in the future. But as of now, I'm not really confident that she is going to be making a return in Chainsaw Man, but I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But now I want to hear from you guys. How do you guys feel about this topic that I discussed today in this video regarding Reze's return in Chainsaw Man? Would you like to see her return, or do you guys feel like her story is complete and we don't really need her anymore? Be sure to let me know all your thoughts surrounding this topic, of course, in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoy this video, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below, so be sure to follow me on there. Also, I happen to talk about anime and manga. I love Chainsaw Man, so if you guys want to join my Discord servers, we'll talk more about that. Be sure to do so. The link to it is listed in the description. Is also pinned in the comment section down below. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a new video on the channel. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.